What's up? How you doing? How you doing? It's always a pleasure to be on Mill City Boxing. What do we have here?
We got a lot to talk about, my man. So, the floor is all yours. I know everybody, and if you a real boxing head, you definitely watched this fight. It was the most lucrative fight in boxing. We talked about your prediction. Now let's talk about your reaction.
Well, what did I predict?
You do, you're cool with Ryan, and you still predicted you kept it real, and you said, Tank gonna get him.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Well, I mean, Ryan had a pretty big mountain ahead of him. I still had hope for him and everything like that. He was coming in as a heavy underdog. But it was a great fight. It was a good fight. And honestly, I it kind of gets on my nerves the way people like try to capitalize on losses. Like you got like some kid talk about some, oh yeah, I stopped him with a body shot or some old stupid shit. Like, boy, shut up. Like he had nothing to do with the result of that fight, the outcome of that fight. This just he just got caught with a good shot. Gervonta is on another level. He's a high level chess player. He's an incredibly good chess player. He has a lot of very strong weapons. He can hit you from almost anything. If you give him enough time to think and strategize, if you allow him to get you comfortable to be throwing just any old thing, and he can catch you. You'll fall into a trap. And that's
Absolutely.
exactly what happened.
So, round one comes, fill out round. Round two comes, he gets caught with a counter shot. I mean, talk about like the bravery and the will that he had to come up from with that big counter left hand.
Well, I didn't see that. I didn't think that like Ryan got hurt too bad from that the left hand counter, the trap shot that he threw, but it just made him more like weary, like, oh shit, maybe I should chill out. The thing is that Ryan is not necessarily a great. See, you know what beats a chess player? Checkers. Because we only have 12 rounds. We only have 12 rounds.
Because you gotta think quick, right?
Yeah, the thing is that like you can beat a chess player with checkers. A great checker player, Floyd Mayweather. A great checker player that will beat Gervonta Davis if they ever got in the ring, Devin Haney. It's but the thing is, you got to be a great checker player, and Ryan would have to do something that's out of his element in order to beat somebody like Gervonta. He got caught in the first knockdown that he got caught with is because he got lured into being comfortable in throwing shots, and he just kept throwing it and kept coming forward. And because Gervonta is moving out the way, blocking, catching, and like he sometimes allow punches to like glance and land a little bit to get you comfortable in throwing punches, get you comfortable in coming forward, and then he lures you into a trap, and boom, he catches you. He catches you. That's the art of a chess player.
So you mentioned Devin Haney, saying that, he could basically beat Gervonta Davis. He has the tools,
Yeah, yeah. He
the
he has the
mind.
tool. Absolutely, absolutely. The greatest tools is the fact is like the fact that the Devin Haney is like the opposite. He doesn't have power. He doesn't have um the ability to just fight over. You can't, what I'm saying? But like your greatest strengths is hidden in your greatest weakness. So like, yeah, that might be a weakness of his is the fact that he can't one shot and knock you out. And he probably should just focus on just what he does good, and if he does, he would beat Gervonta Davis. But also there would be another guy that already called him out, and there was already skeptics on like them fighting back when they were like at the top of their game. And like honestly, I just feel like right now, and that person is Tevin Farmer, you know, like Tevin Farmer would have gave him a run for his money. He would have gave him a run for his money, especially at the top of his game, the peak of his game. And he already had a world title. He got a title at that time when he was calling him out and everything. It's just the only reason why like Gervonta didn't take that fight is because he's scared. You know what I mean? They don't want to risk losing.
Mhm.
Like we need the there's a heavy thing in boxing where we really need to know how good you really are. Like it's okay. Let's see what happens when you're faced up against the perfect person to beat you. Cause like the thing is, we want to see what happens when you go through some adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like that's something that like I want to see more of when it comes to like these young fighters' careers. But it's great. I like the way Ryan um handled himself through the whole thing. And Gervonta, he did an incredible job, and I tip my hat off to him.